Hello, I am Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Thea to the Shattering. So, we finally have our village, which means in this episode we want to focus on the development of our village. I want to get some buildings, but there are actually quite a few things I'd like to get, because first we want to get... come on, this is where I can show it. First, I want to get a forge, but for a forge, we need stone. And of course, when we have clay in gathering range of the village, and we have coal, may as well research obsidian and get the forge from obsidian and dragon bone. But it's gonna take a while, so meanwhile, well, we'll probably take our child and do some exploring around the village. Of course, we want to stay in range of the village. But it's winter, right? So we want to get as much experience as possible for the child. So I think that's going to be the plan. Get enough advancement points so that we can unlock obsidian. Then also get advancement points to unlock the forge so that we get the crafting bonus. And then we... unlock some more buildings. I think there are like 5 or 6 buildings that I want to build. So for a while, we'll be pretty busy around the village. If we could get some more people, that would be great, because I'd like to get an expedition, maybe send like a trading expedition to the village, if I can find it. There is a village somewhere. We know about that. So I would like to trade maybe for some dragon bone, maybe for some... scaled leather. They should have that. I know that I won't be able to get like amazing items from goblins. We tried last time compared to what we were able to get from orcs. Goblins basically didn't have anything, but we could still get some decent gathering tools. We can get those tier 3 materials, and actually, it's hard to say what else is possible to get there. We didn't do that much testing last time. But we also want to get an alliance with them and maybe get some people from them. So that will be another thing I'd like to do as soon as possible. So there is definitely a lot to do. It kind of sucks that we had to start the village so far away from their village. I'm hoping that maybe there'll be like the second village somewhere nearby. But I mean, this area is so good that I just couldn't pass. I couldn't leave. This is... like everything that we wanted from our villages here, and even more. But well, enough talking, let's start playing first. We want to heal everyone up, so we'll stay like 2 turns. That's hopefully enough for the healing. And let me actually check one thing quickly. What would be the primary material here? Tier 3. That would have to be obsidian. What can I get from obsidian? Shall I wait? No, not obsidian. That would be dragon bone. Dragon bone and secondary. 60. That's not bad. If I can find another tier 3 material, but I don't think so. Yeah, because the secondary material can't be stone. Why can't I make the heavy armor from just bone and bone? That would be the best option. How many diamonds do we have, by the way? 14. Not enough. Well, we'll see about that. Maybe we'll just find something. If we could find a few more diamonds, I'd probably use that. Okay. So let's end the turn. Oh, and I also made some changes that we are researching now. That's our crafter and our Sherka are researching. And our demon, the village demon, how is he called this time, by the way? Bogdan again. So Bogdan is cooking. We can't get that many types of food, but we can get something. So for now, baked fish, grilled meat, and as we are gathering more meat, we will just try to get some different recipes. I wonder, because what we can do is cook. Where is it? Here. That we are using meat as in primary and secondary. I wonder if I use meat primary, fish secondary, that's one type of food. And if I then use fish primary and meat secondary, if that's different type of food, because for both you'd be using the same materials, except one time would be primary, one time secondary. If that's different types of food, which it probably will be, we'll be able to get like we need like a third material. I wonder if we can trade maybe for larger quantities of herbs or something like that. Because I think that would guarantee 10 types of food all the time. I will see about that. Okay, we're probably gonna need more than just 2 turns. We are done with the research, so now we are at 2 advancement points. Next here, research. Yeah, we definitely want to research the creature that we have available. It's gonna be 3 turns. Next. Okay, let's research clay. I think I'll already start gathering it. 351. How many bones do we have? 50. We don't need more. We just need the clay now. We're gonna need a ton of clay. 1, 2, 3. 10. We have 10. We get 2 from 8. I'm doing the math for the obsidian. So we get every 3 turns. No, how does the math work? Every 4 turns, we get enough for 10 obsidian. So we can need... How much was that? 41? We're gonna need like 20 turns? No, 16 turns. It's not that bad. And we'll also get some obsidian when we research it, so it's gonna speed things up. Actually, it isn't that bad. I thought we'll need longer to gather enough clay for all the obsidian. And good thing is that the other buildings that I want after that just require dragon bones, both primary and secondary, so that should be much faster. Okay. One more turn at least. Go. Okay, how are we doing now? That's a little bit better, I think. I think we can start the expedition. Or let's actually wait for the wind to end. It's quite annoying going out when while there's wind. One more turn. You know what? You can already start working on this. Okay, there we go. This is what we have been waiting for. Well, now, expedition. We still have to be careful. One, 2, 3. Let's take the wood as fuel. And... what else? We can take at least some meat. I think that's it. Let me actually check one thing. How many types of food do we want to get? Movement point, movement points. You want to have... What is that? 5 types of food? To get the extra movement point. For now, we can't get to 10. We have 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. So what else can we get? Let's just get this. To last a little bit longer, let's take the sandwiches as well. Okay. Where do we go? I think I want to explore to the north. Let's go this way. We have, what? 5 people. Let's get some of the grilled meat. And then Bogdan will have to start gathering as well. I think Monox will just keep researching, because we will need quite a few advancement points soon. Okay, next. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3. We do have the support. What did we get? Anything relevant? Ancient wood? Not really. But this is something, yeah. Research material that we can get will definitely help a lot. Also, do I have to disallow the use of new types of food and fuel every time I create a new expedition? Wait, it's been automatically transported to the village, never mind. So what I want to do is check the settings here, and here it's disallowed. Okay. You guys can eat this, that's for sure. How? Use cooked food, yes. But what I want to do is disallow use of new food that's not cooked, so that I just don't eat the materials for cooking. But when I cook a new recipe, I want that to be available. And I don't think there's this option. Either everything that's new can't be eaten, or everything that is new can be eaten, and I can't make a difference between like materials and finished meals. Okay, well, whatever. Next. So there is a level up. What did we get? I still want to get a witch. I know we got +2 wisdom. I think I'll still prioritize mysticism. I want to get the witch more than a healer. Do we have a pet that gives mysticism? We do, right? Just not sure who has it right now. You give mysticism. So we have to make sure our child gets back home before she grows up. If we don't get enough mysticism, like through leveling. Let me check the time. 18 turns. What's that? 162. So we have to be home before turn 180. Mysticism, ghostly axe, confirm, and keep going. How far can we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be still in range. There's another Lightbringer spawn and more dragon bones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is too far, right? Terrible winds rise above your village. You could swear you hear screams and wailing from the skies. I think we know this one. Okay, so we do the ritual. Accept. Hey, 12 enchanted bones is nice. Some destiny for our demon. Do we care about destiny? Oh, sure. For the energy disturb, it's something. So I'll take it. Not the complete miss this time. And some nice experience. Okay, level ups. This is a good one. Two, 4, 6. This is still safe. But there is nothing around here. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Really don't want to get too far away from the village. Okay, cooking. And let's get some more fish. By the way, now all that we can use is a shield. I think I will research shields this time, all the way to expert. It will take a while before we can do that, but I'll do it. We'll try to get some decent shields. Next. Probably don't want to attack the Lightbringer spawn. Maybe just wait until something spawns and then we attack it. Because attacking it should be much easier than defending, of course. The question is if it spawns like strength 8 group, if we can handle that. Which we probably can't. You find an old quarry, seemingly abandoned. Most of this quarry has collapsed into deep ravine, but there still may be some usable resources here. Is that trolls? Search the place. Search through the rubble, but instead of resources, you come across a band of scavengers who don't look happy to share this side. We should be able to handle scavengers. Accept. And why is our child taking so much damage? If the scavenger's gone, you dig through the rubble, but apart from some basic stone, you find the quarry depleted. Well, granite. You can use granite to get obsidian, so why not? What the hell is going on here with the child? What does it look like with the research? We need one more advancement point. Then we can get the forge. Let's finish this research point. And then I'll already spend these points to get the obsidian. So that we can start cooking it. There. Materials. Obsidian. Wait, I need... Why can't I do this? Get one? This ingredient has not been researched yet, so the amount of resources crafted will be small. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I have to research the material to get the proper amount. Well, I'll just use the clay then. Probably don't want another skill, or do I? No. Let's try to level the weakness up as much as possible, I think. And this is our gather. Fine, let's go dizziness powder. Confirm. How's our child doing now? A little bit better. Thinking about attacking the spawn. But then again, we want them to spawn more groups that we can kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go south. Check if there are maybe some random groups running around. No. 2, 4. Oh, another Lightbringer spawn. Come across a cave. Its entrance looks like it was once inhabited, but it's now overgrown and dark. You scout the cave and see bear tracks. You only spot the tracks within the cave, never outside. As you peer deeper in, you see broken wheelbarrow, some other tethered equipment, and a sleeping bear. Observe. The bear stares and wakes, but doesn't seem to smell or notice you. Instead, it sits there staring at the floor. I think I'll just try to speak to it. I think we had this event in this series already, and I tried to break the curse. This time we tried differently. The bear looks up at you. Its big brown eyes tearful. It grunts and growls, neither humanoid language nor the tongue of the wild, but a strange mix of the two. Try to figure out what the bear is saying. Should be able to handle that easily. And even we get some materials from that. And +1 int. Wow. For someone who doesn't need it. Cursed bearskin wheelbarrow, daddy prison, witch hell, bear is scary. And the bear's voice sounds like a child speaking, and you guess that it has been cursed. The bear points to a small bear figurine you now see on the floor. Okay, the crushed figurine turns to flesh and blood, and as it dies, so does the bear. Well, that's not the solution that I wanted. However, the animal slowly turns into a young girl wearing extravagant clothes. Her body decays in minutes until there are only bones left. Well, let's bury the bones. Spirit appears, bows in a funny sordid way, and says, I thank thee, kind knights of the realm. You did me a great service by rescuing me from a wicked curse. I hope my remains will provide reward for your knightly services. Well, we can ask for the story. I don't think I've ever had this outcome of this event, so let's see. I was once a lady princess that didn't like me leaving the castle. He said it was getting dark, with beastly folk everywhere. You are not safe, he said. You must stay in the tower. I think I have heard this story. I thought it'll be something different, but let's just listen to the whole thing. As what a princess is exactly, it doesn't sound like a Slavic role. A daughter to a king, of course. Peasants do ask the funniest questions. Or is it that the dark I felt outside has taken even knights and queens, just like the evil witch said? Matters little now. I shall continue my story uninterrupted. Go ahead. I stayed, but it was so boring. A lady in waiting came once. She was pretty. She told me she would make it so I could roam all the lands free, strong, and safe from any dangers. I clapped my hands and agreed to her terms, even though they were peculiar. She said to ask for wheelbarrow and bearskin from my father, to tell him it was my greatest wish, which he must grant with a blessing, and of course that he did. She told me to wear bearskin, ride a wheelbarrow, and thing of the wild woods. I did. Ask if that is when she was turned into a bear. Yes. But she lied, so I was trapped again, but now I was alone in the skin of a beast. Other bears would come, do things, bring nasty flesh, and my bestial body devoured it like candy. The princess weeps. Ask what happened to the witch. She came a few times, at first laughed at me, said my daddy deserved it, that all his might would not bring me back, for he would never find his princess, only a bear in a cave. Ask if her father ever found her. The ghost nods sadly. In a way, his hunters came, saw my things in the cave, and thought the bear ate the princess. They wanted to hurt me, so I and the bears, we ate them. The ghost sobs again. Okay. Tell her she is no. Let's ask about the wedge. Yes, now that you have freed me, I sense her foul presence. The wretched thing dwells not far from here. She shivers in anger. So there is something we could get from this, something else that we can get from this event, hopefully. Comprehend and tell her she is now free. The ghost looks at you and nods. Although you can see it remains tormented. It slowly fades away, leaving you in the empty cave. So what did we get? Nothing, basically. But we got the witch, so that's more experience for us. So I'll have to send someone this way to reveal this artifact so we can research it. But what did we get? I'll just keep leveling, good luck. Let's go for parry, that sounds good as well. And I am thinking about just going for brute force again instead of hurry up. Because we can already do 17 damage in purple challenges, which might be the most anyone can do. Maybe the hunter can do like comparable damage with the ghostly axe. If we fail again with the witch, we may need someone. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have any other skill for the purple challenges. We can't count the ghostly axe for a long time, at least like this ghostly axe. Yeah, let's go for it. Confirm. Okay, everyone is fine, so we don't have to set up a camp again. Next. You come across an old hut in the woods. At first it seems quite run down, but you spot smoke coming from the chimney. Sneak up and investigate. Inside the hut you see an old woman hunched over the stove. The room has many dried herbs, strange liquid wells, wishbones, chicken feet, and all sorts of similar ingredients. Knock on the door. An old hooded woman answers the door and gestures for you to enter. She then returns to her rocking chair, sits and says, come in, strangers. May I offer you hot food, sweets, or perhaps some trade? Well, let's speak to her. I can make brew with a good kick to it. If you like, of course, there'll be a price. I think I'll try to trade. Never mind. Well, we can trade the food. We can give her some iron in exchange that we don't need. There. Well, we traded. Now it's time to leave. I still want to kill her though. So I would just trade her and then kill her. And it didn't stay here. Oh, come on. I knew it would just disappear. I would just attacked. Oh well. Two, 4, 6. No, we definitely want to stay in range of the village. Okay, what about you? Intelligence, wisdom, destiny. thinking about going for strength. But maybe I should just wait. We get +2 strength, then go for it. Yeah, let's go intelligence. We want to buff up the crafting as much as possible. Come on, where are all the random groups when we need them? This is the turn, 169, so we still have 10 turns before we have to return home. Nothing there. I'm hoping that just by running around like this, we'll get some random events. There we go. As you're about to set up a camp, a group of goblin travelers approaches asking for shelter. Well, let's greet them and welcome them. Hopefully, when we have a goblin, they won't just steal from us. The goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around strange weed, and soon you see visions of the spirits they speak of. They like your company so much, they give you a stash of the weed and one of their puppies before they leave. Okay, so the most basic dog, but it's still, I think, something for a hunter, because for now our hunter has a goat or something like that. Oh wait, this is what we are doing. Oh, again, the same mistake over and over again. I hate it. This is one of the things I really don't like. That when I go for material crafting, it's not set to infinity right away. Because almost every time I forget and just waste so much time. Let's one more turn, and then we switch to Dragon Bones again, I think. Next. Should have enough clay at this point. There's no way I get enough gathering to get 440, at least not during winter. Okay. Next. Come on. We probably need like 2 more events. What does it look like there, child? 8.6. Yep. It's actually pretty bad. Oh, there's something. Is it in range? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I'll figure out if 7 is still in range of the village. Yeah, it is. Good. So I think I'll just attack the Lightbringer spawn. You need the experience. This should be always the same. You come to a settlement claimed by the light. Its folk roam the streets in unison, working, crafting, plowing the fields, all in silence, all together. When they spot you, they approach. You have come to join us. Nope. Oh. Okay. So... we probably don't want to attack them. I didn't expect that even this village is gonna be so difficult to get rid of. Yeah, these numbers, they don't mean anything. That's one thing they should probably also change. Okay, can we find something else to fight then? Next. I probably should head home. Because we won't get that next level up, most likely. Your camp is besieged by a group of humanoid lurking in the darkness. Keep calm and we shall all get what we want tonight. Well, let's listen. Oh, it's these guys. Figure steps into the light. For only the briefest moment, he is tall, foreboding, and bestial alluring. You'll give us some of your blood, and we will not harm you beyond that. Resist, and we shall devour you whole. He steps back into darkness, and his minions step forward, bearing their fangs. Let's fight. Manuel should be able to handle this better. But there is always a risk that this guy has true damage, the one that ignores, not ignores, that deals damage to both armor and hit points. So I'll have to be careful. Well, actually wait. First I should probably use the hunter. And figure out what type of damage is that. So it's normal damage, fine. 29, we have 54 armor, so that should be okay. 39, they are faster, so there'll be double damage. Not double damage, 150, yeah, 150% damage coming from the hunter. Is there anyone else who can do a lot of damage in a physical challenge? No. Okay, let's end the turn. Do I want to use the hunter again? $7.9. Probably do. I want to play him here. And now we're gonna play some pets. You have one more point, so what can we do with one more point? We could try to slow down this card. -2. This is actually strong enough for what we need. Yeah, I just need the warrior to be faster next turn, or next turn, the second part of the combat. It didn't even need the buff. Or, I mean, debuff. So, what did we get? 4 pure stone isn't bad. 2 sacred wood is also nice. What is this? Garbage, skilled medium armor, might actually be an upgrade. Some physical blessings, some experience. Okay, turn 178. Well, let's wait, I don't have to join those groups. What I need to do, just take the ghost. So you'll get the dog. You'll get the ghost. And we can wait with the goat. Not sure who gets that, but we'll see. Okay, so what we can do now is just sit next to the village. Or stand next to the village, doesn't really matter. 5.3, come on, that has to be enough. We did get that level up, great. So even more mysticism. I think I'll go for wisdom. For the energy scattering. And also for weakness. Yeah, wisdom is the best option here. Okay, next. Fingers crossed. It should be 50% chance that you succeed with this. Well, we can get rid of the curse. We lost some sanity, some hit points, but it's fine. We succeeded. We lost wisdom, which shouldn't matter at all. Character is creepy. I have no idea what effect creepy has. It probably isn't in the description. Well, rejoice. We have what we wanted. But I want to check the description of creepy. If it is here or not. This character is creepy. Yeah, thanks. What about some more detailed description, like means there is a lower chance that this character will have a child or something like that? So we want to give the ghost to the witch now. Definitely want her mysticism to be as high as possible. What skills do we have? And this is the most relevant skill for now. I think we want Codex for her again. Go for the random blast 2 at least. So it's 3 more advancement points that we need. At this point, the winter is over. So I might as well join the village again. And wait, what type of curse was that? Where is it? Mantle. So I don't care about that too much. Well, it's better than nothing. Same with this. How strong are you? 250. That's not too bad. So we need gathering tool. Or how good are you at research? You suck at research. You suck at gathering too. Do we have materials even? We do. 3.7, well, it's better than nothing. Let's get this quickly. And, well, I don't have the advancement points to check if I can craft or make the armory. Well, where is it? 50. Okay, that is enough. So we can stop. Crafting. Can we speed things up, get it done in one turn? Okay. I think our witch should be okay-ish when researching. It's not the best, but probably better than her gathering. 154. More bones. Still need more people. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. We need like 14 so we can gather everything that we need. Because, excuse me. Oh, actually, Shadowbone is not relevant, but the clay is something we are interested in so that we can make more obsidian. We still need to research shadow leather, or how it's called, another tier 2 material that we have in range of the village, so that we can make a scaled leather. Not scaled leather. How is it called? This one, mythical leather. And then we want people cooking, researching, crafting from time to time. I'm thinking maybe one more gatherer wouldn't be horrible. Then we need the healer. I wouldn't mind getting another hunter, another warrior, or bandit. Probably one more Zherka. Wow. So that's like 6. Okay. Next. We need to get those points as soon as possible so that we can get the armory. Let's get the meat. I think that's the best we can do right now. How much coal do we have? 22. Well, that will have to be enough for now. I want some more types of food. And once we have, I don't know, 150 of each, I'll again just do some cooking. How many bones do we have? 130. Well, that's enough for one building. There isn't much to do right now until we get that next advancement point. May even get the cool first. But I want to get the armory first because that increases crafting. So I want to have crafting as high as possible to increase our chance to get superior quality buildings. Okay, at least something here remembers. So it's bandits again. Let's just attack. You track the bandits, but they're lying in wait for you and shower you with arrows as you approach. Is there a way how to attack them without taking damage before the fight even starts? I think even if I send scouts, I'll still take damage. We can accept this. It's not the end of the world. What did we get? Some food is nice. Steel medium armor. No, that's garbage. Okay. So gathering. That's perception wisdom. We need 4 more points. Oh, hello. Here is a child. And you're starting with what? Battle orders. I think I'll try this one as a warrior. And if you don't succeed, well, how long is it gonna take you? 27 turns. So we'll probably just get 1 level. I don't even mind to get the gatherer right away. Just important that we get children. Excellent. Wait. I probably should do something. It's ideal job for a child. Like right after birth, you send it to the coal mine. You probably need a gathering tool, but I'm not sure that we have materials for it right now. Excuse me. Okay, next. This will give us the advancement point. I want at least 1 building in this episode. So it's gonna be the forge. And oh wait, it's 61. I thought it was 49. No. Well, that means we just need more clay. How much do we have again? 50 obsidian. Yeah, 50 obsidian. What can we use for the gathering tool? We could just use wood. Don't have leather, no. Not even enough to use leather as secondary material. I could use the dryad wood as secondary. Just go elven wood, dryad wood. Don't want to spend too much dryad wood because it's good for rituals. Or I could use topaz. That's 3.4, that's 3.3. .4. Okay, fine. Let's just use our gems. %. This ruby as well. What if I did it the other way around? Used topaz primary and ruby secondary. Or I can just go topaz. That might be the best. No, it's not the best option. 3.3. Yeah, because the wild resources have more essences. Damn it. 3.3. Okay, fine. I'll just go like this. And why is it? No, wait. 14. So why is the chance still so high? What do we give you? Here. Play with some leather artifacts. And back to obsidian smelting. So this will give us 6 per turn. We just need 2 turns down. 1, 2. Our witch got a level up. And the good one. Excellent. Now we should be finally able to get the damned forge. Extra crafting slots. Here we get extra crafting slot. But I don't think we want extra crafting slots. We have enough. It's about getting the crafting skill as high as possible. If it takes us 2 or 3 extra turns to craft something, I don't care as long as there is a low chance that we screw up the crafting. But honestly, I maybe expected a little bit more from tier 3 resources. It's also true that it's only 25 dragon bones, so we are not getting that many essences. If I used, let's see, wouldn't make much of a difference. Okay, confirm. I think the witch will do some cooking. So, let's get some more recipes. Wrong here. So we want fish with meat. Confirm. Then we want meat with fish. Confirm. Oh, it's a different outcome. Okay. Like a completely different meal. And no, we don't have this one yet. Then we have fish, fish. Now we want meat, meat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 recipes that we can get basically at any time. Plus we can eat raw fish and raw meat. So that's 6 types of food that we should have infinite amount of almost. Then we want meat, herbs. That is here. Oh, wait. We already had meat, herbs, so it's... never mind. Fish, herbs. There we go. Oh, wait. No, I thought that For some reason it was the same thing. It's two different types of food. What else? We have some beetle jelly now. Beetle jelly counts as meat. Some fruit. Vegetables, mushrooms. I'll do the rest off camera. What do we have here? We can use... No, this is always secondary. Yeah, I probably shouldn't use a recipe where both parts are from resources that we can't gather. So it's always gonna be some type of meat combined with whatever we can get our hands on to get to 10 types of food. Okay, for now we can just get some baked fish. We need, what, 6 turns? 1. Oh, what was the chance to screw up, by the way? 2%. 2. 3. Come on. 4. 5. 6. If we hit the 2%, it's gonna be so sad. Is the ghostly axe... Wait. No, I confused one demon with the other. This one doesn't have all the perception-based skills. So what do we want to give you? Definitely not ghostly axe, so I guess there'll be battle orders. Yeah, it's not bad. It's in the end gonna be like a support character anyway. Well, I'll take it. Normal quality is fine. Next we want... Well, we can't research anything, but next I think is gonna be... What is it? Next is gonna be a school. So that we speed up the research a little bit. After that... Probably warehouse to increase our gathering skill. That's these 3. And then... maybe playground. Don't really need that though. What do we need? Bones. But it's just bones, so it's easy to make. Here, bones, bones. School again, bone, bone. I don't want to make the trading post too early because we should get a trader right after we complete the trading post, and I want to make sure that we have enough materials to trade for whatever they bring with them. Last time we got, I think, 2 or 3 pretty damn good items, so I want to make sure that I don't have to like pass on some good gear. I don't think we want any of these. Maybe herbalist heart, that's also bone, that shouldn't be a problem. Some extra... What? It provides bonus to rituals, attribute, and something extra depending on resource used for its construction. We could try this. Yeah, it's just bone. And we definitely want... Guard tower, right? That's the extra shielding. No, that's health. Physical and mental. Where's this shielding? Here, armory. And armory. Well, armory will be a bit of a problem. Because you'll need, again, a ton of stone. So that can wait, I think. Okay, so next episode, we'll again have to find a way how to get the advancement point as soon as possible. May even send an expedition a bit farther away. There is a location We could research the terrain artifact. Can we craft something useful from the dragon bones, like right now, crafting here? No. Well, I'll try to figure something out, but we may just have to stay in the village. Until we get more advancement points. It's quite annoying, I have to say. One more heavy armor, if I could get that, then I'll be a lot more confident. So I'll try to figure out how we can get the heavy armor. Maybe we could get... Wait, one more thing before we make a cut. I could just get... Oh, this is why I was confused. The amount of stone that we needed for the building. We need 38 for armor. I could get... I'm still forgetting I can't use bones as secondary material. 18. Yeah, I would have to get more diamond. We can't use... Yeah, we can use enchanted bones because that counts as gems, but I'm not sure if we have enough. This would be a very decent armor, I think, for our warrior. This is too heavy for a caster. How many enchanted bones do we have? 12. That's not gonna work either. Well, we'll see. For today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.